welcome back to my channel. This is Kema Freak. My name is Kemi Omorugbe, in case you are seeing this face for the very first time. And I'm so excited today. We have a guest. This is the first time I'm bringing someone in here, and we're going to be discussing some juicy things about digital marketing, the role of digital skills in fashion designing. Okay, I don't want to call her name. I'll just let her introduce herself.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Hina Grace and I'm a student of Kema Freak, and I'm here today to talk about digital skills, the roles of advertisements, and how to use social media to enhance the importance of fashion.
Okay, thank you very much, Grace. Guys, Grace happens to be my student, and she personally indicated you don't want to know what's happening behind the scene. She personally indicated interest in learning some digital skills. She's a fashion designing student and she wants to learn this alongside. So this is her first time on camera. I'm taking her in as an intern, and I think one of the things that made me interested in her was that she was even willing to pay. She was willing to pay and it will have been worth it. But then I had an experience earlier this year with a batch of students I had. They were wonderful people. But then I organized a class where I wanted to teach them the business aspect of fashion designing alongside the digital skills aspect. But to my surprise, only 2 people responded, and one gave an excuse while the other was available. Eventually, I had to postpone the class. I eventually took that class with just a few of them and went through some stuff, but I was kind of disappointed because I felt they didn't know the importance of these. These are things I had to learn by myself on the job. Sometimes I had to pay for some courses to get these things, and I was just willing to pour myself into them. So that's one thing. I think if you don't know the importance of something, it may be hard to appreciate it or to even use it productively. Even when you are offered this freely, you won't still know the value. You may not even be able to maximize it at the end of the day. So if you're interested in knowing the essence of digital skills and social media, all of that as a fashion designer or even any business owner for that matter, please keep watching. Okay, to start with, Grace, what made you interested in learning digital skills? I mean, you want to know about YouTubing, you want to know how to edit, how to put out videos, the use of social media and all that. What made you interested? Why do you think you need that?
Okay, well, I'm used to watching some kind of YouTube videos, some kind of tutorials on YouTube, and I get to ask myself, like, how do these people manage to come up with such amazing videos? Especially when I see my tutor here putting up some kind of nice videos, I'll be like, okay, how does she manage to do fashion and YouTubing together? So I thought if I could make use of videos and talk about how my love for fashion, even if I was not too much into fashion, I would have still be able to achieve something or even be able to do something for the society. So I felt, okay, I have a phone that I can actually work with. Okay, why don't I just start up something, maybe a video, maybe vlogging, trying to put up something to see how I can actually match up something to my fashion scope.
I think that's just really great because people like me, I started out without really looking into this aspect. Even though I have always had a flair for things like this, like I'll pick up those Paco phones that time and just record my face and just stuff. When nobody was talking about vlogging, I'm not even sure there was even YouTube then. And so eventually coming into fashion designing to see that I can actually reach more people. When it comes to YouTubing and social media, one of the most awesome things is that ability to reach people all over the world. Like, you can take your business global with social media. So let's move on to the benefits of using social media for business in general, fashion business inclusive. One of the most awesome things is that ability to reach a lot of people across the globe. You're taking your business global. For YouTube channel, for instance, YouTube kind of does bulk of the promotion for you, especially if you are consistent, and with that you can reach people in any continent and you are limitless. You are limitless. Let's just say it's that superpower you get to reach the world. Okay, so that's one of the most amazing benefits of social media for me. Being able to use social media is part of digital skills. So can you tell us a benefit you think social media, or what do you think social media can help a fashion business or any business to achieve in the 21st century?
Well, social media is a good platform whereby you advertise your business, you get to sell fast than you usually do. You get to explore your business, take it outside your community, take it out to the world, reach out to people far and near, even people you don't get to know. I think social media is a very good platform whereby businesses is not just run in a particular environment. You get to extend it to other persons that want or would love to be of your service.
That's very true. Whenever you're building a business, you need to consider how you can scale up your business. So for fashion business, for instance, if you're doing bespoke tailoring, you need to look at how you can reach more people far away from you. I mean, it's easy to reach people around you because you have people passing by, especially if you have a shop. You have people passing by, they see what you do, they want. But how can you reach people in the US? How can you reach people in Lagos if you're not in Lagos? Advertisement is very key. And apart from advertising organically, you can also pay for advert on Google, on Facebook, on Instagram, and even reach much more people than you would have normally. I think even now you can reach more people than even media houses can, TV stations, and you can even do that at a relatively cheaper cost. Okay, it won't cost you so much to start advertising to people. So advertisement is very important for any business. Like, you can be awesome, but once people don't know you, people haven't seen your work, they don't know what you can do, you may not succeed in that business. So advertisement and marketing is one very important thing that social media can do for you. Another thing I'll mention as a benefit of using social media for your fashion business, not just social media, digital skills in general for your fashion business, is the fact that you get to impact life. Okay, it's not just about the money. For some of us, this is like a ministry. For me personally, this is like a ministry because I get messages every now and then. You have helped me. I watched so and so video and I was motivated to start up my business. I mean, there are just countless messages I get every day about how helpful my videos has been, and that's impact for me. It's not everybody that will get to stay on the pulpit and preach. You can preach with whatever you are doing, your lifestyle, from your lifestyle to helping people become better. You can do that. I actually put up a video recently on how to start things you can do with your fashion business from home. And a lot of the points I gave there involved using the social media to advertise yourself. So basically, you can stay at home and the world will see what you're doing. Okay, I'll link up that video in the cards above. You can check it out. Okay, so we have been talking about social media so far. What platforms do you think people can leverage on as fashion designers? Because we have so many of them, and sincerely, they can become distracting if you are not careful. Like, there are many, social media platforms. Which ones? I would say pick your top 3 that you think is important for us as fashion designers.
Okay, as fashion designers, I think Instagram, then Pinterest, and Facebook. Yeah, those 3 platforms are really good for advertising, especially. And I think advertising through social media and Pinterest, yeah, it's good for your fashion business. Like, it can actually help in expanding your fashion business.
Well, I need to take a look at Pinterest because I think I'm on Pinterest, but I rarely use Pinterest. How does it work?
Well, Pinterest is just a platform whereby you get to, like, a fashion designer, you want more styles, or you're looking for how to actually get more styles. Like, you can go to Pinterest and just take a look at top styles from other fashion
so it's
designers.
More like for pictures,
yes,
right?
For pictures and videos most times.
Oh, there are videos
there.
There
are videos in Pinterest most times.
Personally, I use Facebook, I use Instagram, and I use YouTube. I use YouTube mainly for teaching, and of course, we've not even mentioned one of the most important parts of musician. You can make money on social media, and of course through advertising your classes. But even without advertisement, like on YouTube, you get paid by putting up videos, by teaching. Okay, you get paid not directly because people come here to watch free videos. But people watch free videos, but then advertisers are willing to pay to advertise their products to those audience. So you get paid, and so social media is good for money. For fashion businesses, for instance, I will personally advise starting with Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, in that you can create a group, especially if you're into teaching. You can create a group, and then you have this community of people that look up to you, community of people you can teach. You can make paper illustration. Paper illustration works like magic in Nigeria. Like when I started up, I would do some mini paper illustration and share to groups. You know, we have groups that have like 1 million people, sewing groups right now, and some are like 500,000 people. So I'll put this illustration up on, everybody like free stuff. So when you do free things like that, people want to, you know, people are interested in who is giving us this kind of well-detailed tutorial. So from there, sometimes by putting up paper illustrations alone, I get like 300 new followers on my page, my business page. And these are people you can eventually convert to, you know, fans. You can convert to, you know, you can convert them to paying clients, paying customers. You just get to reach so many people by doing that. And also Instagram, especially if you're into ready-to-wear or bespoke tailoring, Instagram can serve as a platform, a catalog for your products. Okay, you can basically refer people to your page, and they get to see all the jobs you have done, and that way they get to trust you more, and they'll be willing to pay.
Okay, another very important way of advertising on social media, especially as a fashion designer, is through influencing. Influencers get to help you advertise your business throughout the world, and even if you get to pay them from your pockets, but they have a way of enhancing your brand and make you go globally. So paying or working with an influencer can actually help you expand your business, can actually make people get to know you from far, from different places. And I think it's one of the best ways in advertising on social media, working with influencers.
Yeah, and that's one aspect I have never actually done, but it's very important, especially if you're into ready to wear, you know, business, or even bespoke tailoring. You're into the actual sewing and garment production part of fashion designing. Many people have made so much money by just getting one influencer to work for them, the right influencer. So if you're going to reach out to an influencer, make sure that this person has a lot of followership online. Apart from the numbers, now ensure that the followers are your ideal client. Okay, you can imagine giving your outfit to a techie person, they may not relate. You understand what I mean? So make sure that the influencer you reach out to, is that some of them can actually accept to even wear your outfit freely. Okay, that outfit being like an incentive for them to advertise to you, especially if it's good quality stuff. You can just gift it to them if you cannot afford to pay them. Otherwise, work with an influencer you can afford, whose followers are your ideal clients. Okay, I actually reached out to a number of them recently for an online class. That's another way to use influencers. You can get them to be affiliates for your classes, especially if you're into online class creation, you know, teaching generally. So it's not just about giving them outfits. You can get them to market other products you may have, okay, like your online classes or even your YouTube channel. You know, they can just mention your YouTube channel and you have lots of people visiting to see what's up in there. Yeah, I realize we are focused more on the use of social media, so maybe we should just call this social media with fashion designing. But as for digital skills in general, you can have a website. Even if you don't have an actual website, building a Google My Business site, which is a free site you can use. Google My Business site can ensure that you rank high in search engines, so whenever people are looking for what you do, they can easily locate you. Where can you learn how to do this sort of things? So personally, when I started getting interested in digital skills, there was this free course that Google provides, that's Google Digital Skill Africa, something like that, and it was free. So you can just search online for Google Digital Skills, and they'll give you step-by-step simplified process, things you can do as a business owner to, you know, get your business out there. And also you can try enrolling for courses online. We have Udemy, we have Skillshare. These are platforms you can gain knowledge from, okay, and the courses are not that expensive. And then you can still do trial and error, just hopping in there, because these things are really simple. It's just that what you don't know, you don't know. You can just download the apps and start playing around with them, and start learning on the job. That will take you longer, of course, because you won't be having direct guidance, but at the same time it's still a route you can take. So this is Grace's, is it Grace's or Grace?
Grace.
No, if I want to say
Grace's
okay. So this is Grace's first time on camera. How has your experience been?
Yeah, I love it. I like the experience, though I was a bit shy, but I love it.
Okay, that's great to know. I think she did pretty well. What do you think, guys? Drop a comment in the comment section. I think she did pretty well for a first timer. I'll be bringing her on here subsequently. She may be having some talks with you guys. We may be discussing like this, or she may be dropping a tutorial, because she's also a fashionista, okay, she's a fashion designer. And you just see this face more often. I want this video to be like a reference point for future use, where we can just come back here to see how it all started. So guys, you're going to watch Grace grow and blossom into maybe a social media influencer. Okay, so subsequently she'll be having maybe her channel. What do you plan on doing on your channel?
Well, I plan on, if not uploading tutorials, maybe talk shows like this, vlogging most times on my channel.
Yeah, I personally enjoy vlogging so much, and when I'm editing those kind of videos, I'm just having fun, really. It's kind of less tasking than giving tutorials, because for sewing tutorials you have to be doing the actual sewing, and that kind of adds to the length. Takes longer to film and edit. So vlogging can be more fun, especially for some of us, me. So thank you very much for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you do that. Give this video a thumbs up, and watch my other videos, and watch out for Grace. Watch out for her. So see you in the next video. Bye. You have to shout more, project more.
Okay, hi everyone.
Learning fashion designing. She personally indicated